Yo, what's up? We are back on our way to North Bay. I'm gonna go up there for the weekend. I'm with my homie Drew. What's up, Drew? Just trying to go back and probably skate a little bit, enjoy the weather as long as it's not raining, see some family, and get some work done. So, but first, we're stopping at Burrito Boys. So we made it back to North Bay in one piece. Drew didn't kill us this time. I'm about to get dropped off at my crib, and I've got some client work to do. But other than that, I'm gonna fucking enjoy the weather because it's super nice out. So made it back to my parents' crib. I've got a bunch of client work to do, so I'm gonna take care of that, and then I'm gonna fucking enjoy my weekend. Oh shit, we got a new dog. I totally forgot. Alright, what's up guys? So I've been filming a vlog since I've been back in North Bay, but it kind of got me thinking just being back here that I sort of want to do another tutorial breakdown as well. So I'm going to kind of make a hybrid vlog tutorial. So I just wanted to touch on how to push through creative blocks and keep inspiration while creating. So for me, this is something that I've been dealing with quite a bit lately. It's actually one of the reasons I started this YouTube channel and started posting the vlogs and tutorials again, just because I feel like I kind of hit a wall with the music videos I've been doing. And this is kind of just an outlet to do stuff that's, you know, it's all me, it's all my creative vision, and it's kind of super different from what I've been doing a lot of in the last couple of years. So it's definitely a nice change of pace and a refresh. So number one for me, the first way to kind of break through a creative block is focusing on strategic procrastination. So there's two types of procrastination. One would be strategic, which I just mentioned, and the other one is called passive. So there's strategic procrastination and passive procrastination. Passive would be what you think of when you think of procrastination, watching a movie, watching stupid videos on YouTube, just kind of mindlessly zoning out and not being productive. Strategic procrastination is where you find something else that's productive to procrastinate with from the other thing that you were working on that you're kind of blocked at. So say I'm working on a music video and I'm really stuck, I can't find any creativity in my brain. I will go do something else that's productive, whether it's editing photos that need to get edited or going to the gym, reading a book, anything that's productive and still push forward, I guess you could say in a sense, but is also letting your mind kind of take a break from the main focus at hand that you need to get done. It's a nice little refresher and it helps you kind of get your thoughts back in order. That being said, don't get me wrong, obviously, sometimes you just need a full reset, go watch a movie, go take a walk, do whatever, hang out with your friends. Like, don't feel bad about that. I'm someone who does feel bad about not being productive a lot of the time, but it's something I'm trying to learn to not beat myself up too much about. But yeah, a good rule of thumb is to, if you're going to procrastinate on something, do it with strategic procrastination as opposed to passive. Okay, so the second thing I wanted to touch on is what I like to call sticking to your roots. So I've always been passionate about video making, but I didn't get into it through music videos and vlogs. I actually grew up skateboarding and I got introduced to filmmaking through making skate videos with my friends. So that was sort of my entry level, and it's something that I was really passionate about when I was growing up. And over time, it became more of a business for me and a career. I had to sort of stray away from that and started doing things that would make more money for me and be more profitable. And I kind of lost touch with filming skating for a few years. And it's something that I've realized recently that it's really nice to go back and revisit the things that initially got you inspired. So for me, it was making skateboarding videos, which I've been trying to do a lot more of. And it's kind of given me a whole newfound inspiration or love for video making again, which is great. I'm actually going to try and go shoot a skate video later on this afternoon with my cousin at my homie Richie's mini ramp. So I'm really hoping the weather holds up. It's not looking too bad right now. So fingers crossed. But yeah, like I said, go back and revisit the things that really got you into the craft in the first place. And I find it'll kind of reignite that spark, or at least it has for me anyways. Another thing I like to do when I'm feeling uninspired is visit my hometown. I come back, obviously, if it's just for a weekend or whatnot, when I have some free time. It really kind of puts things into perspective because it kind of lets me remember where I started from. And not that I'm super successful or anything like that, but I have come a long way from the days when I was just filming skateboarding with my friends for no money at all, just doing it because I loved it. To now where I am, I'm running my own business and I'm doing it full time, you know? I don't have a boss to answer to, I am my own boss. So it's especially good when you're kind of feeling down or unmotivated to just kind of go back and visit where you're from, visit your roots, and just kind of see how far you've come so you can stop beating yourself up a little bit and just kind of appreciate where you are. So yeah, it's really nice to take a look at where you started just to see how far you've come. And I know that sounds super cliche, but it really is like inspiring to take a look at where I started, you know, and just it kind of inspires me every time to be like, oh, I'm actually doing this for a living now. So it's a nice thing to, if you have the opportunity to and you're fortunate enough to have a family and a home to go back to, it's really great for kind of reigniting that spark, like I said. All right, so I'm going to give my cousin Jordan a call and see if he's free to go for a skate session or something, because I haven't been skating with him in a long time, so it'd be kind of nice now that I have some free time. So let's see what he's saying.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo, what's up?
Yeah. Oh, not much. Just on my way home from work. What about you?
Nothing, son. I just got home from the gym not too long ago. Are you still trying to skate in a little bit or what?
Yeah,
Hello? Hello? Try that again. Yo.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I cut out there, but...
It's all good.
Yeah, I was just saying Johnny hit me up, so I think he might be down to skate too.
Oh, word? Is he still in town?
Seems like it.
Sick. Yeah, yeah, I'm super down. I'm free pretty much whenever. I just gotta shower real quick and eat. But, have you talked to Richie at all, or, like, where did you feel like skating?
No, I'm down to skate ramp. I figured JT was probably talking to Richie, but I can throw him a message, see what he's saying.
Yeah, word. Just find out what's Gucci and then, just give me a text or something.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, cool. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay, cool.
Alright, peace. Fuck yeah. Alright, so we got a couple homies in town. Haven't seen them in a while, but they fucking rip, so I'm probably gonna film a skate montage, which I haven't done in a minute, so fuck yeah. So the next thing I like to do, it sounds very simple, but take notes. Keep a notebook, keep notes in your phone. Anytime you become inspired or you come up with a little idea, whether it's super great or you don't think it has that much potential at all, write it down and you'll kind of over time build a database of work that you can go reference when you are feeling uninspired or uncreative. And it'll be like a nice little sanctuary of ideas that you can kind of go pick from and grab and be like, oh yeah, I remember that. I didn't even pursue that. And then if you have free time, you can go pursue the idea. Even if it doesn't turn into anything, it's still flexing your creative muscles, and it's nice to have that little database, like I said, to go draw inspiration from whenever you're feeling stuck. Whether you write it down on the phone or in a notebook that you carry, as long as you have the ideas, big or small, written down, point form, it doesn't have to be super detailed. It's nice to just have that little resource to draw from. Anytime I have like a quick idea in my head, I'll just write it down in the notes on my iPhone. It doesn't have to be super organized or anything, as long as it's written down, just so you don't forget it. Because a lot of the times you'll think, oh, that's an idea I have, I'm definitely not going to forget it. And then over time, there's so much going on in your head, you end up forgetting it. So it's really nice to just write it down, and it sort of sticks in your head better that way anyway. So it's a really great tip. I forget where I learned it, but yeah, pretty simple. Take notes, remember your ideas. So the next tip that I have that's really worked for me is another simple one, but exploring other people's work, finding filmmakers or whatever sort of artists you are a fan of and kind of seeing what it is about their work that you really like and kind of drawing inspiration from that. Obviously, starting from scratch is hard a lot of the times and no idea is unique in the full sense. So it's great to get inspiration from people that you really look up to or admire. I'm not saying completely rip off their style or their creative ideas. However, it is great to use as a starting point. A book that really helped me out with that is called Steal Like an Artist by Austin Kleon, I believe. The whole theme of that book is no idea is original and every idea was inspired from something. If you take anything from the beginning of time, people have been building upon other ideas, whether it's creative or like scientific, whatever it may be. No idea is original, and it's all about taking the inspiration and how you make it your own idea and like build on top of that. It's kind of like stepping stones. So yeah, that book was a really good eye opener on how to like kind of stay creative and how to build inspiration. I'll actually link it in the description below in case anyone wants to check it out, but it's a great read. Definitely recommend it. So a great quote from that book that really stuck in my mind goes something like this. I hope I don't butcher it, but you're a mashup of what you let into your life and you're a sum of all your influences. So even for me, example, I grew up watching skate videos, people like Ty Evans, like the dudes that did Fully Flared. Like I completely, for the first 5 years of making videos, I completely copied that style. But over time, I sort of morphed it into my own style. And when I started doing music videos, that style still kind of came with me a little bit. So you can still see hints of that style from 10 years ago in my style today, but it's become my own unique style because I've had other influences along the way that have sort of built me up to who I am as a creative. So yeah, don't feel bad about being influenced by other people. Every artist in the world does it. So it's a good way to stay inspired and push through those creative blocks. All right, so the last thing I want to talk about, again, it's nothing spectacular or really too deep, but it's always trying to learn new things. So always stay learning, always be a student. A lot of the times I'll be feeling a creative block, especially recently, like I've mentioned before, with doing the same trap video over and over. You get really burnt out really quick. I didn't even realize I was getting that burnt out until I started noticing that I was dreading getting booked for certain type of videos because I knew exactly how the video was going to turn out. And I think that was partially my fault. As much as clients wanted a lot of similar things, it was my fault because I wasn't taking the time to learn new techniques or learn new creative styles in order to push myself and make a new and improved product, I guess you could say. So definitely keep learning new styles, new techniques, new camera work, whatever it is, whatever you're passionate about, whatever your field is, or your art. If you're a visual artist, learn new styles. Even if you suck at it at first, it's still good to have on your belt and to at least say you've tried. So it sounds simple, but just never stop learning and it will keep you inspired, I promise. There's so many resources out there, especially YouTube. I've learned more on YouTube in the last year and a half, 2 years than I did in 4 years of film school. So we're lucky nowadays that you can go online and search for pretty much anything you want. All of these things go hand in hand. It's like drawing inspiration from other artists. You're going online and finding out someone's technique, how they do something in a tutorial, and then you figure out how to do that, but then you turn it into your own effect or your own style. So everything goes hand in hand. So if I could say one last thing, is just continue to keep learning and it'll definitely help you push through those creative blocks. So that's pretty much it that I wanted to touch on today. This channel has pretty much been one of my biggest ways to kind of push through a creative block. So I definitely thought it was relevant to share, and I hope everyone enjoyed. If you have any other ways that you like to push through with your creative blocks and find inspiration, leave them in the comments below. Feel free to subscribe if you like my content. Like I said, I'm going to continue to keep posting weekly. And I hope you enjoyed this vlog / tutorial. And yeah, I think that's it. Peace out.